You think Pangu swung a giant axe and split the chaos clean in two? Dig through the original Three Kingdoms texts, and you'll find he held no weapon at all. That famous world-splitting axe? A Ming-dynasty novelist handed it to him over 1,000 years later. So what did the real Pangu look like? According to Zheng of the Wu Kingdom, he was a giant spanning earth and sky, his body as long as heaven and earth itself. Head pressed to the sky, feet planted on the ground, standing there in between. Above him rose the clear air, that became the sky. Below him sank the murky air, that became the earth. With no tools at all, using only his own body, he pushed heaven and earth apart, inch by inch. And in the end, his whole body slowly became this world. His left eye turned into the sun, his right eye the moon, his breath the wind and clouds, his blood the rivers. This is the Pangu of the ancient texts. First, something most people don't know. Pangu was actually the last creation god to appear in China. Search the pre-Qin classics, the Book of Songs, the Songs of Chu, the Shanhai Zheng, the Zhuangzi. Even the Han Dynasty Huananzi. Nuwa is there, Fuxi is there, the Yellow Emperor is there, but not Pangu. The first person to write down the full story of Pangu creating the world was a man from the Wu Kingdom, named Zheng, in a book called the Sanwu Liji. Sadly, that book was lost long ago. We can still read these lines today, only thanks to the Tang Dynasty Yiwen Leiju and the Song Dynasty Taiping Yulan, which copied them down line by line. So you see, China's most famous creation god was, on paper, the latest one to arrive. So how did Zheng put it? The text reads, "Heaven and earth were a chaos like an egg, and Pangu was born inside. Before heaven and earth split apart, all was like an egg, a murky, formless mass, and Pangu was born at its very center. 18,000 years passed, and heaven and earth opened. The clear yang became the sky, the murky yin became the earth. Note that clear and murky, the clear air that rose became the sky, the murky air that sank became the earth. And Pangu stood between them, changing 9 times a day, divine in the heavens, sacred on the earth." Then the most moving line, "Each day the sky rose 10 feet, the earth thickened 10 feet, and Pangu grew 10 feet taller. Every day, the sky climbed higher, the earth grew thicker, and Pangu's body grew taller too. For another 18,000 years, in the sky reached its greatest height, the earth its greatest depth, and Pangu his greatest length." The text says, "Heaven stood 90,000 li from earth." Can you imagine that? No axe, no roar of rage, just a giant, using his own body to force heaven and earth. 90,000 li apart. But the story is only half told. After creating the world, Pangu didn't go on to rule it and live at ease. Zheng wrote another book, the Wuyun Linianji, recording his end in 4 words: dying, he became all things. As he lay dying, he took himself apart and became every blade of grass, every tree in this world. Read the text line by line, and you'll get chills. His breath became the wind and clouds, his voice the thunder. His final breath became the wind and clouds, his dying voice became the thunder. Left eye the sun, right eye the moon. His left eye became the sun, his right eye the moon. Blood into rivers, flesh into fields, hair into stars, skin into grass and trees. Teeth and bones into metal and stone, marrow into pearls and jade. His blood became the rivers, his flesh the fields. His hair and beard the stars filling the sky, his skin the grass and trees. His teeth and bones became metal and stone, his marrow became pearls and jade. And the last line hits hardest. The tiny creatures on his body, stirred by the wind, became the common people. The little creatures on his body, touched by the wind, turned into ordinary folk. You and I came from the creatures on his body. So in this oldest Chinese version, humans weren't molded by anyone. We are part of the creation God's own body. Which brings us back to that axe from the start. In the original texts, Pangu had no tools at all. The giant axe along with his wild hair, hairy body, and fierce, horned look first appeared in a late Ming novel called Taiping Yulan, then grew ever larger through folk prints, statues, and film, until it became the Pangu we picture today. That version isn't wrong, but it isn't the truest Pangu. And one huge misunderstanding must be cleared up. Pangu is not Panhu. Panhu is the five-colored sacred dog from the Sushin Jie, the ancestor in Miao and Yao legends. The two merely sound alike. To this day, scholars have reached no verdict that they share one origin. One is a sky-spanning giant, the other a colorful sacred dog cub, completely different stories. Never mix them up. So what makes Pangu special? Set him beside the Western creation gods, and it becomes clear. In the mainstream Western view, God stands outside the world and creates it by will. God is God. The world is the world, two separate things. But Pangu is different. Pangu himself is the raw material of this world. He didn't create the world from outside it, he turned himself into the world. The mountains and rivers are his flesh and blood. The sun and moon are his eyes. Even people came from the creatures on his body. The god died so that all things could live. This is the belief deep in the Chinese bones. Heaven and humanity are one, and all things share one origin. So you see, the story of Pangu was never just about creating the sky. It's about creation, splitting one mass of chaos into a clear and murky heaven and earth. And even more, about sacrifice, giving his whole self to make these mountains and rivers, and every one of us. Even today, Tongbai and Beyong in Henan still vie to be the home of Pangu. The Pangu myth is now national intangible cultural heritage, and Guangxi even has a great Pangu temple, where people come to worship year after year. In remembering him, we remember our people's oldest belief, that this world didn't fall from the sky, that someone pushed it open with his whole body, inch by inch, and became it, little by little. Every river beneath our feet, every sun and moon above us, in the end, all were won by our ancestors' sacrifice. This is the deepest sense of where we came from, in the Chinese heart.